Hey chat, welcome to Wednesday stream, middle of the week. I hope that everything's been going great for you guys in real life. Before we start on today's great TA show, make sure you smash that like button. Does wonders for the engagement and it gives me extra fuel in order for the cook session I'm about to put on the charts. And if you want me to be extra bullish today, you can also subscribe, turn on the notification button, that bell button right down here, and make a comment in the comment section so I get hyped. So for today, Bitcoin didn't catch any bid whatsoever. On one point, we were up 2%. I think it was like 5 hours ago. And it's just down 0.2% as for now. Another red day, while stocks were actually closed green today. So just the usual thing that we've seen on this markets for the past 6 months. Underperforming to stocks. Whenever stocks pump, they pump harder, and if they dump, BTC just dumps harder than usual. So nothing new. BTC will be closing its daily candle close in an hour and 14 minutes, and it will be the lowest daily candle close since September 17. You're starting to build up that negative momentum on the MACD histogram, and you're on the 45 on the RSI. So there's not that much to say about the daily time frame, but I got news for you today, chat. And it's regarding the 3-day. We will be getting a 3-day close in under 2 hours now. And look at this massive Marubasu bearish candle that will be confirmed in a little while. You can see this chart. This was the thumbnail, the Screaming Pepe thumbnail. How's it going, Vince? Welcome back to the stream. Why is that we're dumping? Can you enlighten us? This just 3-day time frames, just awful. So you can see here this bearish engulfing candle will be going for the lowest 3-day close in September 15 in just one candle. But the thing is about the 3 days that I have a setup here that I've been waffling about for so long, for like I think it's been more than a month, maybe 2 months, that I talked about this thing on the MACD histogram. You have a triple bullish divergence here, higher consecutive higher lows into positive momentum confirmed, and also an accumulation of positive momentum too. A 3 rising valleys potential setup, which got confirmed here, but you're failing to see any more performance of this pattern. The real question is for me, Chad, today, it is if this 3-day bar here will turn into just a loss of positive momentum and eventually just flip into negative momentum, or it'll be an isolated event, just like what happened here, for example, or like what happened here on this lower bar of the positive momentum. Because the thing is, you have here an accumulation of positive momentum, but if this is just the performance out of like a 5-month setup, of a triple bullish divergence, like buyers have all the argument of the world. Like they have all the chances right now to run it up hard, in my opinion. And if they fail to just continue printing positive momentum and we come back down into negative momentum, I think that's going to be really bad because of 2 things. The first one, because a really strong bullish divergence did not perform, and that's usually what happens on a bear market. When you're on bear markets, like bullish setups don't perform that well. And if this long-term bullish setup doesn't perform after 6 months of consolidation, then I will lean towards this bearish market being real. And the second reason why it will be really bad if this actually doesn't perform, it is because if we actually lose here the positive momentum and flip red, you would have a bearish argument now on the 3-day, which is a hidden bearish divergence from this high to this high here. You'll see this was a lower high regarding this high, and this was a higher high on the positive momentum regarding this high, which implies that buyers tried their best into pushing this asset price higher, and all they could do was a pathetic lower high regarding the previous high. So I think we're somewhat at crossroads here regarding the 3-day time frame and my whole setup that I'm positioned for. By the way, I'm long regarding this setup, and I don't think it's invalidated yet. I think that you can get a pullback after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's 8. No, it's just 7 green consecutive candles on the 3-day time frame. It's normal to get a pullback, right? That's not a surprise. The thing is, on this next 3-day close, which will be on Saturday, I'm not gonna be live, so tune in on Sunday or Monday. What's it going? 2D? No, we're not going to 0. That's for sure. So we'll see on the next 3-day close whether we just continue to lose the positive momentum or you get a strong reclaim of the momentum. So if we actually on the next 3-day close, we close above here and we start printing the positive momentum once again, I think that this whole argument, this whole triple bullish divergence, still valid, and it's gonna be real fruitful. But if not, then I think we're somewhat at risk of those two things that I just said. The first one, failure to perform on a bullish argument, on a bullish catalyst that you have here, a triple bullish divergence, an accumulation of positive momentum that didn't perform. That's very typical of a bearish market. And the second thing is that you will start building a potential hidden bearish divergence here on the MACD. So that's what I'm a little bit concerned about the 3-day time frame. You also have this potential hidden bearish divergence on the RSI here, but I'm not gonna get too far out of myself. I'm not gonna get in front of my skis here. So yeah, that's your 3-day. It's down 7.4%. We'll be closing in an hour and 7 minutes. So yeah, I hope that this is just the pullback, and that we're putting on monthly lows here for October. Supposedly to be a great seasonality month. Supposedly, let's do this exercise here, chat. I'm gonna pull up log mode so you can see. I'm gonna mark every October of an election year, and you'll tell me what we can appreciate, what happened next. And some people will try to maybe overcomplicate it. Was it here? So as you can see here, the past 2 times, I'm gonna need more data here. Hold on. Okay, so October of an election year. This one, which is the current month, October 2020, October 2016, October 2012. So, by the way, chat, I'm not here to do seasonality forecast or to just try to predict what the market will do. All I want to show you is that you had 3 times on BTC that after October on an election year, just a parabolic move begins on BTC. And you can see that prior to that move, it's been just it's been somewhat decent. It's been uptrending, but somewhat sideways, some choppy waters. But as soon as you hit October of the election year, you just really send it higher. Yeah, it's the real question here, Hyphen. Is this time different? Are you willing to bet that this time will be different for VTC? So I think everyone knows this. The market participants that remain on crypto for now, because I'm sure half of them are gone after what has happened here for the past 6 months. Look at this. Doesn't look so bad on log scale. It looks like mostly like a piece of cake. But the market participants that are still here and they're still trading, they are all looking at this and they're wondering, like, is this time different? Look at what happens here. October of an election year. Q4 and Q1 tend to be turbo bullish, and then you just sell in somewhat in May of April to May of the following year. In this case, in 2017 didn't work, but here in 2020 it did work. And this time around next year in May, we'll get the BTC conference in Las Vegas. So if this actually plays out and you get BTC at 140K or whatever in April or May of next year, well, you do know what to do, because I will be doing that. So that's like a little bit of update of macro, and seasonality. Just wanted to share with you guys, and also my favorite bullish propaganda for the coming year. It's on the 6-month time frame. I talked about this a lot because it was my whole bullish thesis for this year. And the next one is that you have pretty similar setup to 2016, where you have a bullish engulfing candle with a double bottom here. You have a bullish engulfing candle with a double bottom here. Then you have a 3 rising valleys here pattern. I mean, not 3 rising valleys, my bad. A 3 white soldiers pattern here of 6-month candles into the highest 6-month close ever, which was this one, you see, and this one, the highest 6-month close. So you have the exact same setup here: bullish engulfing candle, 3 white soldiers, 3 white soldiers. Highest 6-month close ever going into an election year. Highest 6-month close ever going into an election year. So all that we're missing here is just the performance. We're waiting for this, chat. Is this coming? Is the pump in the room? Is what I've been wondering, and what everyone mostly have been wondering for the past 3 months now. Where is this candle? Where's the launch? So just wanted to touch upon that too. This candle will be closing in December, on January 3rd of 2025. So you still have 3 more months to go. Maybe we'll get the impulse on this 3 months, and maybe next 6-month candle is also great. But we will need to basically repeat history in order to get that. So that's my macro, my high time frame rant for today. Okay, let's get into some charts. So it's BTC pretty flat today. We'll be closing somewhat like an embarrassed gravestone doji. Hold on, let me clear this. Have some lines here. Okay. So pretty flat. This is poised. I mean, if we close like this, it would be nice. This could be a potential reversal candle. If we catch any fall through tomorrow, would be great. But yeah, just great performance out of this bearish engulfing candle from Sunday. 2 consecutive big impulses to the downside. You're below the 200 moving average. So yeah, this could turn into a nice higher low before continuing higher, and just getting some seasonality in favor of us. Bitcoin against the SPX, somewhat flat too, down not even 0.1%. building that negative momentum too on the MACD histogram. And the scary thing about this, I talked about this yesterday too. So you have a hidden bearish divergence here on the MACD histogram. We have somewhat equal highs and a slightly higher high on this positive momentum. Let's talk about the chart of the minute right now, the chart of the hour. It is USDT dominance, where you're going for the fifth green consecutive candle, printing somewhat of a bullish pin bar. You were reversing today when BTC was up 2%. Now you're going for the highest daily candle close since September 17, and you're pushing against the resistance of 5.8%. This level. There's a level that was manufactured on 2022, regarded a bunch of times as support, and then really choppy waters on early this year until you finally lost that level. You've been retesting it as resistance a couple times, and now you're failing to sustain price action above it, but we'll see, because you've had quite the performance out of the bottom of this ascending range here. It's just this trade range, this ascending channel has been respected to the Jesus. And the bad thing about it that I also mentioned on yesterday's streams are two things. The first one is that there's so much demand on USDT dominance that you didn't even come back down to 200 moving average to attest. This usually, when market participants come in and they don't even test the 200 moving average, that usually implies that there is a lot of demand on the ticker. And the second reason, the second reason it's on the 3-day time frame is that you have somewhat of equal lows down here with a massive bullish engulfing candle, Marubozu candle, going for the highest 3-day close since September 15. It's just that thing is scary, man. Like, if you invert here the chart, you'll see when you see something like this, and imagine you're shorting here or you're playing this downtrend. If you see somewhat of an equal high here, you're like, okay, this is cooked. Market participants failed to take out this high, failed to go for a higher high and a market structure break where you're continuously printing lower lows. So that's really bad. And on the oscillator kind of things, the MACD histogram is the same story as the BTC time. BTC is somewhat a 3-day time frame setup where you have this triple bearish divergence, somewhat of positive momentum, distribution pattern, 3 falling peaks, which is the inverted setup of the 3 rising valleys that BTC has. You had confirmation of this distribution when you printed this lower momentum bar regarding this bottom from here. This is where you confirm the distribution, but now you're printing weaker negative momentum once again. And the real question is, again, chat, will this be an isolated event on this setup and will continue lower and building stronger and stronger negative momentum? Or will this be just the performance out of a 6-month triple bearish divergence? If this is just a performance, USDT dominance is so strong that we're potentially going for a real bear market on BTC for the next couple months at least, So that's the thing here, man. This bullish engulfing candle will be confirmed in 56 more minutes. Market participants tested twice the 200 moving average here as resistance. This bearish retest was beautiful, but buyers had to come in at the 5.2% level here. This strong inflection zone from the past that's now being regarded as support. So I don't know what you guys are thinking. I don't know if I'm being too pessimist here, but I'm just staring at the chart, man. I don't like this kind of double bottoms or somewhat of confirmation lows or equal lows. So that's what I'm a little bit worried right now on USDT dominance and BTC, but maybe they'll change. maybe that'll change, and the 3-day time frame will actually deliver the performance that we're hoping for. I'm about to sneeze. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, just a lot of volume today too in USDT dominance, the highest volume since August 6th. Let's go to Bitcoin dominance. Since we're talking about dominance, dominance is on a tear today. It's up 0.8%, going for the highest daily candle close in September 22nd. Buyers reclaimed below 57.2%. They didn't allow the sticker to fall down the zone, this inflection zone from 2020, 2019. We were falling below it yesterday. Buyers came in of Bitcoin dominance, and just really good performance here on Bitcoin dominance today. It's pushing higher, losing that negative momentum on the MACD histogram. You just have bullish convergence here on the oscillators. I don't have any bearish divergence inside. 56 on the RSI, and on the 3-day time frame, just a massive bullish engulfing, going for the highest 3-day close in September 18, and you're losing that negative momentum bar. And what do we talk about this here, chat? We talked about this bearish divergence here a few weeks ago. Look at this, it's pretty clean. Took some time to actually get confirmed and to develop. But what did I say, chat? Usually when you have this ungodly uptrend that's been going on for 20 months plus, it's one bearish divergence will not be enough. You will need at least a triple bearish divergence. So we said that potentially Bitcoin dominance might go for another push. And if we actually print a bearish divergence on that push too, for example, you put in another high and you put in another lower high here on the positive momentum bar. For example, you come up here, just you lose the negative momentum, and then you flip green, but you barely print a green positive momentum bar, and you start reversing, then I will get more excited, in all honesty. You'll see like a triple bearish divergence. Maybe that'll do the work on the 3-day time frame for a significant pullback on Bitcoin dominance. But that hasn't happened yet, and I'm not even sure it's gonna happen. All I know is that this bearish divergence that was pretty significant, pretty reliable that you had here, is just apparently not gonna perform to the downside because there's too much demand of Bitcoin dominance. 60 points on the RSI on the 3-day time frame, which basically market participants are not letting Bitcoin dominance fall below 60. This just stays on the bullish control zone, and it's been on the bullish control zone since July. It's been ping-ponging around 60 and 60, 68 or so, just staying on the buyer's control zone on the RSI oscillator. So yeah, bro, just really hard. And I want to show you guys this. I know this is like dubious speculation or whatever, but if we go to the monthly here, look at this uptrend on Bitcoin dominance. It's just relentless since the bottom on December 2022, since basically the recovery of crypto started. The whole recovery of crypto has been led by BTC. BTC outperforming the rest of the crypto market as a composite. And what I want to show you guys this on the monthly, the RSI, it's on the bullish control zone. If we put the 60 point area here, and you can see this is a new development for crypto. Like every time that you pushed against the 60 area on the monthly, you reverted. This was on August 2019, December 2020. This was a great downtrend on Bitcoin dominance. This was basically the altcoin season from the previous cycle. But now you're above the 60 point and you're on all-time highs on the RSI on the monthly here. You're on the 65 points on the monthly time frame for Bitcoin dominance. So you're in the bullish control zone on a massive time frame. So I don't know what to make of this. I hope that this thing just comes back down, and we get a proper flush on Bitcoin dominance. But this is a new development, chat. We've never seen anything like this in crypto before. And this starts in 2015 here. We've never seen Bitcoin dominance at this highs on the oscillator on the monthly time frame. And basically, the breakout was in June of this year. So good luck trying to get the reversal on Bitcoin dominance, because this is now on the buyer's control zone. If you go to the 50 here, that's neutral. And if you go to the 30 here, just below 40. So anything in here is somewhat neutral. This is altcoin season. What is, chat? Tell me, what is this? This is the first time it's happening. So I don't know. It's like the inverse to altcoin season, because this is like, you could call it like neutral, like swings between BTC outperforming alts to altcoins outperforming BTC. But now you're talking about breakthrough here, like something that never happened before on Bitcoin dominance on the monthly is actually happening right now. So I'm gonna be leaning towards not a reversal on Bitcoin dominance until we lose the 60 points area on the monthly, right? This is just rough to see, man. What's good, Timo? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm checking BTC, USD dominance, and Bitcoin dominance, and I'll get to Solana in just a few more minutes, so you'll get my thoughts for sure. So yeah, that's your Bitcoin dominance today. So since June here, since basically this breakout, this run up is what took the monthly into above 60 on the RSI. All right, let's go check out some altcoins. First, Ethereum down 2.8%. Underperforming the living crap out of BTC today. You know what ETH BTC is doing. Ethereum is going for the lowest daily candle close since September 18. Yeah, it's down a couple hundred. It's down like $100 on the day. And you're confirming this hidden bearish divergence, man, right here. Both on the MACD and on the RSI. This is a continuation divergence, where you have a lower high on price and a higher high on the oscillators, which this is implying continuation to the downside. Your next technical support could be $2,332. This level from the previous cycle, which was regarded both as resistance and as support a bunch of times. Also as resistance last year. Let's hope it holds, but I wouldn't put my faith on it since you have this hidden bearish divergence being confirmed today on the MACD histogram, printing the first negative momentum bar since September 9. And going into ETH BTC, down 2.9%. You also have, you also have a hidden bearish divergence here on the oscillators, both on the RSI and the MACD histogram, going for the lowest daily candle close since, since September 18, the lowest daily candle close of this downtrend. You're second to it right now And you can see here, I've been waiting for this area for some time now to see how we react. But I'm not gonna get any kind of excited about ETH BTC before it puts in a higher low, and before we get somewhat of a reversal of Bitcoin dominance, because basically this is the inverted chart of Bitcoin dominance. And let's see what is it doing on the monthly, man. Yeah, so look at this, chat. I'm going to invert it so you can appreciate it better. So it's like the opposite of what Bitcoin dominance is doing. It's actually a little bit more aggressive too. So you are in the bearish control zone here for the first time. Look at this. The breakdown was in June. So basically the recovery for Bitcoin dominance will be getting ETH BTC back above 40. And now you're for the first time in the bearish control zone here. So I don't even know. I don't want to rant about this whole setup here, because I talked really in depth about what's going on Bitcoin dominance. But you can appreciate it. That's what's going on here on ETH BTC. And a serious drought of negative momentum going on the monthly time frame. You have not had any positive momentum bar on the monthly since for 884 days, for almost 30 months of negative momentum being put on ETH BTC. So good luck, man. And on the 3-day time frame, let's see what we have. Yeah, bearish engulfing candle. Just look at, man, you had a severe drought also of positive momentum on the 3-day time frame that went on for 76 days, and look at the performance when you flip positive again. Oh my god, man. It's just it's not that, I want to be somewhat clear about this. Is Ethereum dead? Yeah, it is. But it's not just Ethereum, man. It's just like the altcoin composite here. It's not that I'm talking just about Ethereum. Of course, you can have pockets of outperformance. You can have Solana. You can have some memes. But what this chart is telling a different story. This is telling the altcoins story against BTC. And I'm sure you guys know Benjamin Cohen's videos and whatnot, and he usually talks about this a lot. He says that unless easier monetary policy arrives and QE starts being turned on and money printing going bare, you will not see any kind of altcoin performance. And he might be right. All I can tell you, this was the merge. This was Ethereum going from proof of work to proof of stake on September 2022. This was the top here on ETH BTC. So just usual shenanigans. Give higher low, give reversal on the monthly time frame. Otherwise, I don't know if this is gonna come back down, maybe put down a flush, then recover, something like this, and then we continue going higher. But look at this, we're talking about April 2026, man. The reversal is not in sight for any time soon. Although things can happen quick on crypto, but I would like to see somewhat of a base here. Maybe something like this, hold on. Maybe something like what happened here, where you start putting higher low regarding the previous low, higher high, higher low, higher low, higher high, higher low. You get the idea, and that's when you get the reversal. For now, you're impulsing to the downside. So, yikes. Let's go to Solana. What is Solana doing on today? Solana is down 2.6%, going for the lowest daily candle close since September 18. Underperforming BTC, but outperforming Ethereum today. is going for the third red candle in a row. Quite the performance out of this bearish engulfing candle from Monday, falling below the 200 moving average, and now falling below 144 bucks, which is my line in the sand for Solana. This top from this complacency shoulder, April 2nd, 2022. Now you're below it, and thing is, this here is a lower high regarding the previous high, and this high is lower than this one. So unless some miracle happens soon, you're seeing the composite operator on a massive distribution campaign above here. After this crazy run up, you'll see this bottoming structure lasted for around a year and a half, crazy run up, and now we've been distributing above here for 7 months. So your next logical target, if you lose 144, is this bottoming range here at 122, which has been tested 7 times, and I'm not sure that the 8th time will hold, since the more times that you test a support, the better chances you'll have that it won't act as support. But I don't want to be doing posting here. This is going to rely on whatever BTC does. If actually BTC manages to turn up the heat, and start doing its thing, then I'm sure Solana will go back to being one of the best market performers. And Sol BTC is down 2.5%. Look at this. Oh man, this ungodly top, this bearish retest to a 200 moving average that happened not once but twice. First one in the beginning of September. Now this one where you left a lot of wicks to the upside was pretty obvious on yesterday's stream that this was a bearish retest, and now you're starting to catch follow through. You're losing the positive momentum on the MACD histogram, 47 on the RSI, and you're below 23,600, which is this inflection zone from 2021. So man, I don't have any kind of bearish divergence here, just a bullish confluence, so that's great. But you're below key levels, man, and your next support from here will be 20,200. This inflection zone from 2022. Also back tested as resistance here and a support a bunch of times this cycle around too. And if we're going for the 3-day time frame, you're going for a bearish engulfing candle. Not quite a tweezer top here. Just a bearish engulfing candle. And you had everything here for losing the negative momentum. You're reset on the oscillator. Look at this, chat. You're flat. So you could flip green or you could flip red again. Look at that. It just flip like a strong red. Again, it's flirting right now on what it's gonna be on Sol BTC on the 3-day time frame. Will they turn the negative momentum again, or will they flip green now that you have reset on the MACD histogram? And since on how Bitcoin dominance is looking, I'm gonna take a wild guess, and I think this will turn into strong negative momentum again, sadly. 47 on the RSI. So neutral on the RSI, but man, I wish they would pull it off, man. The weekly, yeah, just not great. It's not like it's dead, but you're below a strong inflection zone. And you're starting to get somewhat compressed on the Bollinger Bands. Nothing crazy yet. Let's check out Sol ETH. Where do I have it? Okay. Sol ETH is actually green today. catching somewhat of a follow through out of yesterday's bullish retest. The first time that you have a bullish retest to this inflection zone manufactured on 2021, regarded as resistance like 8 times, and now for the first time you might be holding it as support. So this is a huge development for Sol ETH. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna be pessimist here, but this is what you want to see when you had that many failed attempts to get a breakout out of this level, a long-term resistance, long-term all-time highs for Sol ETH. Now you finally broke above it, and now you're getting a bullish retest to it. So as long as you're able to hold 5,800 to 5,700 on Sol ETH, you're golden for Solana outperforming Ethereum. If you come back down again and you create another deviation, I will be a little bit careful. You know, if you do something like that, then it's not great. But this is great news, man. You're closing actually green today, and on the 3-day time frame, yeah, you have that perfect bullish retest too. You're down 0.4%, so nothing burger on the 3-day here. Nothing to say about. And you're losing that negative momentum on the MACD histogram. You have bullish confluence on the oscillators, 59 points on the RSI. So you're just less than an inch away from bullish control zone on the RSI for the 3-day. Looks great. If you want me to give you good news, this is great news for Sol ETH. All right. I want to see what this is doing, chat. BNB against Sol on the 2-week. Madly compressed on the Bollinger Bands. Really close to historical support manufactured in 2021. But this is a site to behold, man. 2-week will be closing in 4 more days. At first, since we're really close to this support level and BNB against Solana was somewhat curling up, as you can see here. At first, I thought it would mean that BNB would actually break out and outperform Solana. But for now, I cannot tell, man. This could stay compressed for just a few 2-week candles, maybe until the end of the year. And then this is going to give, man. This is going to have a violent breakout. I don't know which side is it going to be. Is it going to be to the upside and just Solana outperforming the crap out of BNB? I mean BNB outperforming the crap out of Solana, or is it going to be to the downside into all-time lows and Solana outperforming majors, BTC, and of course BNB? But just I want to check how it was doing, because it's not that often that you see this kind of volatility compression on a ticker. And this is pair trading. This is BNB against Solana. I'm not trading BNB against Sol, but I'm just checking it to see what could be being developed under the hood here. And apparently we'll get a bearish engulfing candle on BNB against Sol. So yeah, let's go back to the daily. Nice support on the 200 moving average from BNB against Sol. Yeah, let's talk about some more altcoins since we discussed majors, Solana, Ethereum. If you want me to check out any coins, leave me a comment in the chat so I can take a look at it. Let's check out what altcoins are doing today. Oh my god, I don't know what's the whole China. I mean, I do know there's like somewhat of speculation that China coins will do good because they're doing QE. They're printing, I think they're giving like stimulus checks I'm not too sure, but there were some meme coins, some Chinese meme coins that got absolutely sent today on the Solana ecosystem. I saw a coin, and I didn't even buy it, but I saw a coin go from like 400k market cap into 6 million to not even 10 million market cap in just a span of 2 hours, man. That was insane, and it was because it was somewhat of like a Chinese cat or whatever. So this Chinese coin CFX is up 10% today, failing to go for a bullish engulfing candle and somewhat having a bearish retest to the 17 cents area here. So could have been better. I just wanted to check it out. Let's see the 3-day if it's actually doing anything. 3-day printing a Darth Maul. Single candlestick pattern. Look at this beautiful Darth Maul down 3.8%. Now look at the upswings from this, man. This thing had a 32% swing on just the span of 3 days. So talk about volatility being present on this Chinese coin. Okay. Let's take a look at some other altcoins. Sui up 4%. Oh my god. Going for the highest daily candle close since April 1st. If this actually closed red, you will have a nasty tweezer top pattern here. Look at this, two wicks that are exactly the same height. So if you actually close, this is just for educational purposes. If you will be closing red this candle today, after leaving this 2 wicks to the upside, and tomorrow you close red again, you would have confirmed a bearish pattern on Sui. But of course, that's not happening. Sui has tremendous strength on a day like today. It's just bullish engulfing candle and highest daily candle close since April 1st. So pretty wild, awesome. Still overbought on the oscillators, 78 points on the RSI, and losing that positive momentum as we speak. And on the 3-day time frame, I'm sure it's going to be the highest 3-day close. Oh my god. It's the third highest 3-day close in Sui's history. That's what you're witnessing here, chat. And you're going for 7 3-day green candles in a row. Since September 9, you've been printing just straight green candles on a 3-day time frame. You're on the 77 points level on the RSI, so you're overbought, and you're printing the highest positive momentum ever on the MACD histogram. Quite a beast, to say the least. So I'm sure Sui holders have been having fun on the last few weeks. Aptos, which was some kind of a Sui beta, or Sui was some kind of Aptos beta, if you were, I don't know. Okay. Delete this kind of burst head and shoulders resistance. Aptos also, which was somewhat of a Sui beta, or Sui was beta to Aptos, because these two coins were developed by ex-Meta or Facebook devs. And it doesn't look as strong as Sui is for sure, but it's going for a bullish engulfing candle, trying to reclaim the $7.80 area, this inflection zone from 2023, man. I didn't pull out this resistance out of my butt. You can see here how it's been regarded both as support and as resistance a bunch of times in the past. And now market participants are trying to reclaim it as we speak. 58 on the RSI, and first negative momentum bar being put on the MACD since September 18. So let's check out XRP. Do you hear the news about XRP? The SEC is appealing. Oh my God, the SEC is appealing to their ruling on the securities case, and there you have it, minus 9% candle, just a 9% loser on XRP, falling below the 200 moving average. Failed to break 65 cents again. It's inflection zone from 2020 and even from before. So this is like a heartbeat monitor, man. Look at XRP. Look at this. Just a really bad performer for the past couple years. But yeah, that's the news on XRP. Tron actually green today again, 0.6%. Yeah. It's pretty crazy to see Tron being so decoupled from the rest of the market, man. I wonder what they're doing backdoors. Check out Say. So Say down 3.7% after failing to break 47 cents here. This impulse from TGE on Binance. Just a massive support, and then now resistance confirmed. Printing the lowest daily candle close in September 23rd. 58 on the RSI and losing that positive momentum on the MACD. Let's check out some meme coins, flavor of the month, because why not? Let's check out Bonk. Bonk being down 6.9%, going for a bearish engulfing candle, rejecting this 23 whatever area and rejecting the 200 moving average. Quite a swing today too. Look at the volatility on this ticker. A 25% swing from lows to highs on Bonk, going for the lowest daily candle close in September 26. Oh my God, man. I'm not even sure what to tell you here. You do have a higher high regarding these previous two highs. So if we get a higher low, then that would be great. Actually, if we get something like this, for example, you could argue that this is a left shoulder, this is a head, and then we put in the right shoulder, do something like that, and this would be the neckline. That would be sweet. That's if you're bullish on Bonk, that's what I will be looking for. Or this could just mean death if actually BTC fails to perform and it dies. PubCat flat, down 0.7%. Having a hard time breaking 97 cents, man. This highest daily candle close from the previous all-time high, leaving a lot of wicks to the upside here. I'm not a fan on being at range highs with this amount of absorption. Like if you take a look at this, man, this could be considered somewhat of a confirmation low with this amount of wicks at a critical inflection zone. Yeah. Talking about memes, man, I want to show you guys this. This is my meme coins against utility index on Solana, going for a dark cloud cover pattern here. You don't get dark clouds covers that often on crypto, because usually when for a dark cloud cover you need the daily candle the daily candle to open above the close of the previous one, just like on this one, and that doesn't happen too often in crypto. Since it's a 24 market, it doesn't 24/7 market, doesn't leave any kind of gaps. But for whatever reason, this index provided this beauty of a pattern here where you opened above and now you're going for a full coverage of the previous candle. This is a bearish pattern here, and if you get confirmation of this, you know, if the next candle closes below it down here, then you would have confirmed the pattern. It's not just about the pattern here, Chad. It's about the follow through. You can get a bullish engulfing candle, but you don't get any kind of follow through, then it's not that reliable. So if this actually tomorrow prints a red candle, then I would assume that this meme coin against utility index is finding local resistance here. Where surprise, chat, like resistance is acting as resistance here. So that's quite the deciding here on memes against utility. Actually, and look at the drought of negative momentum going on here on this pair. Like, you have not seen a negative momentum bar for 43 consecutive days. So maybe it's time for a little pullback here into a higher low. Maybe they pull it back down, you know, and then continue higher. Because I'm more bullish on memes against utility, but I'm not gonna deny this dark cloud cover pattern, especially if you get any follow through tomorrow at a key inflection zone from history. It's been regarded as resistance 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. So pretty wild. And on the 3-day, it doesn't look that bad at all. It's just printing consecutive 3-day closes, highest 3-day close actually since June 2nd, printing strong positive momentum on the MACD histogram, 65 on the oscillator, so you're in the bullish control zone. You're riding the Bollinger Bands to the upside, and actually you will be printing another close outside of the bands, which is just immaculate strength on this ticker. But on the daily, you do have a development here. Just so you know, maybe we come back down into the 200 moving average, back test it, and then continue higher. And which utility are we talking about here? For example, I mean, this is not comprehended on the index. This is just WEF, Bonk, and Punky divided by Radium, Jupiter, and Jito. But I think that's enough of a sample for the index. But you can see here how utility has been outperforming today. Camino's up 6.7%. Radium's flats barely down 0.5%. Wormhole is up 12% today with a massive volume candle. Actually, the highest volume since TGE on Binance here. So second highest daily candle close. I mean, second highest volume close will be confirmed on Wormhole in just 17 more minutes, chat. Jupiter is down 4.6%, while you have Bonk down 7%, Ponky down 8%. So that's what oh man, look at the resistance confirmation here on Ponky. Oh my god, plus a lower high regarding the previous high. Yikes. So yeah, the outperformance to both to holding better price and to the upside today from utility against memes is what basically is creating this dark cloud cover here on utility against meme coins. All right. What other altcoins can we take a look at here, Chad? MicroStrategy, it's not an altcoin. It's like Bitcoin Beta, but actually closed green today, up 1.2%. Let's see some other strength. XRP almost at lows of the day. Oh my god, down 10%. So let's talk about Harry Potter, Obama signing 10 ticker Bitcoin. I've been long on this asset for just a week ago, 2 weeks, and I'm not a fan whenever you have this kind of a massive impulse with a big wick to the upside. Somewhat like what happened here on early May. You can see this big impulse out of a consolidation, then a slow bleed, to a downside. Usually um, doesn't lead into good things, but you are somewhat close to 200 moving average, and the next support it's at 10 cents down here. You'll see this level here. So maybe they'll catch a reaction down there, but you're falling below this the support that was previously broken out of. So it's just not a great setup anymore. You're losing that positive momentum in the MACD histogram, and you're losing the bullish control zone. So if this is not an indicator of frothiness on the market, I don't know what it is. Because meme coins have been flying lately, and BTC is just taking that breather and just obliterating altcoins. Look at Bitcoin dominance here, just pushing and pushing higher with a massive bullish Marubosu candle. We talked about yesterday this potential bullish pin bar, but it's not about just the pattern, it's about the follow through. And look at the chat follow through on Bitcoin dominance here today. Incredible. Hold on 1 second, chat. So yeah, that's your 3-day close across the board. For example, on PopCat, closing red. Oh my god. Oh my god, Chad. Look at this tweezer top on the 3-day time frame on PopCat, catching follow through. This is what we talked about. It's not just about the pattern, it's about catching follow through. It's not a perfect tweezer top, but it's almost close to perfection. Almost equal highs on the wicks, and now the follow through. It's insane. And you have a potential bearish divergence here on the oscillators from this high to this high. Also on the RSI. Whew. Oh my god. I'm on a PopCat long, so I'm gonna have to reevaluate after this. Let's see what PopCat's doing against BTC. Huh. Guess BTC doesn't look that bad, right? Actually going for the highest close ever. Is that accurate? Cannot be. Because PopCat is red today. Let me see. There we go. So down 1.2%. Don't have that much data. 3-day will be closing on a bullish engulfing candle. It's not that bad. But bro, this is scary. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Tardio almost going for a bamboozle here of a candle. Giga chat. Yeah. Yeah, it's just rough, man. Gonna have to reevaluate on my not on my bullishness on crypto, but on my backs. That's for sure. That's for sure. All right, I've been going live for about an hour. If you like this stream, remember to smash that like button. I appreciate you guys being here, asking questions, being active on the chat, and of course, tuning in every day, Monday through Friday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time to check out the markets. Just stay strong, man. Stay safe. Don't use leverage if you're not an expert trader.